my mind a million ways. I think it all until it drops away. All I do is hide my face. I think it all, I got a lot to say. I think it all until it drops away. All I do is hide my face. I think it all, I got a lot to say.
Good morning, what is up? Welcome. It is E3.
Hello everyone, I am Razim, and this is E3 2018. Hello
And today
everyone,
is
I
the
am
second
Razim,
day of
and
press
this
conferences
is...
where we have another four for you. I hope you're excited, and welcome to the Totino's Welcome Show. I'm your host, DJ Wheat, joined by Seltzer Please, Kelly Link, and Anna Prosser Robinson. Good morning, ladies. How was your day one, and are you excited for day two?
It was a strong day one.
It was.
I feel like we always had something exciting to talk about. There wasn't any of those moments where we were like, well, what was kind of exciting about, what can we fill time to
Oh,
talk about?
hey, Hawthorne.
Nonstop.
Non-stop. Indeed.
Yeah.
What about you two?
Every game
It
conference
looks
was like, I was
like
like,
I'm
I
not
don't know if I'm
picking
gonna.
up.
This might not be my. I'm waiting for a Nintendo. I'm waiting for a lot of stuff, and I'm constantly impressed along the way, despite not really chasing these games all year. They're doing
Right.
a great job here at E3 and making stuff look exciting.
Dude, I feel like Bethesda really came back from last year, and it looked even like the start of that conference, although Andrew WK was awesome at the start of that. The first half of the conference was a little weak, but then they turned it around after that good comedy of Skyrim being on like the Alexa and everything.
Which, by the way, you guys know that was real.
What?
You can.
Shut up.
Have you gone home and done this?
I haven't, but it was all over the
It's
webs.
actually
today.
real?
Wow.
Yeah, apparently you can download
So-
it.
Yeah.
There were articles on, hey, here's how you can play it. But so I don't know.
But they have
Maybe
done
people have, but
Text adventures on Alexa before.
That's sweet. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of like actually along the lines of how Trolley Devolver was, which is kind of saying something for Bethesda. If they're like, yeah, we made a real thing that you can actually interact with, but you thought it was a joke. Kind of
Right.
like the, loot box coins?
loot box
Yeah.
coin. Loot box coin.
Did anyone buy one? Did you buy a coin?
No.
Zeke was saying he wanted to. He was really tempted
Did
last
you?
I'm gonna
night.
check
Like-
with him later.
From like
Yeah.
$30 to $140. I wonder where it's at right now.
I heard there was a $300 hour. It changes. They said it changes every hour on the hour with no regard for anything. So
Totally random.
Yeah, totally random.
Totally random. We're not alone. Of course, we're going to check in with Okadrian in just a moment. But I also want to give a heartfelt thanks to all the co-streamers who shared the E3 experience with their own communities. Got several messages yesterday. It's like, wow, I don't have the huge community, but it was great to just kind of be able to talk in our own controlled environments. Exactly kind of what we envisioned for the world of co-streaming. So thank you.
Hey, that was us.
Podcasters out there. There's an enormous amount of them, and maybe check and see if your favorite
Yay!
streamer is also co-streaming E3 this entire week.
You can hear me now.
2 of 5.
Yes, I could. I was wondering, like, talking? We were just being quiet because there was a pre-show.
As I mentioned, we're not alone.
No.
We've got Okadrian
My-
who hung out with you yesterday.
My, Discord broke on me.
Maybe don't like.
Anyway,
check in with Adrian, see how
I've
he's doing this morning.
ordered
Adrian,
food,
What's
so
up,
I will
man? It's time
actually
for
be
the
able to
sing-along.
have
If you
a
don't know the words,
lunch.
Congratulations. The lyrics are on the screen. It's the E3 check-in.
And I don't have to
powered by
leave
Totino's
for
Pizza
very
Rolls.
long.
And I'm here, chat, to represent
You what?
all your needs and desires.
I ordered food, so I don't have to leave for very
So let's talk about
long
things that
once I
matter, okay?
actually
Okay.
feel.
We're looking at your
okay.
one Hail Mary.
Also-
Square Enix wish. What would it be?
Pizza
Your
rolls.
options are a new
They're
front
just
mission.
small panzerottis.
Are you done?
I like them.
A new front mission.
That should be their tagline,
Final
though.
Fantasy 16.
Tostino's Pizza Rolls.
I like
Tiny
that.
panzeratis.
Final Fantasy 11 remake.
What?
How dare you? And Thief 2. I'm personally,
Okay.
I personally want the Final Fantasy 11. That's GOAT MMORPG.
I'm guessing that they are going to be doing,
on Twitch. And you want to
I could see them doing a Thief 2 this year.
All you gotta do is go
Yep,
to
I guess Thief.
and look for the
I'm guessing we're going to hear more about the Final Fantasy VII remake.
If you're a partner, you can go out there and you can use bits
Um,
and ask things like,
I
My schedule from morning to evening. Should I play this game instead? Should I stop?
I heard about it years ago when they first announced that they were going to do it. My roommate and I were driving to go out to eat, and it was literally I was doing something on my phone, and suddenly it started blowing up because Google is like, buy, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And it turned out that they were Square Enix's stock prices were just skyrocketing. I'm like, what the hell? There's only one possible explanation for why.
For Square Enix.
Sure enough.
5 minutes. Real quickly, today's schedule, we've got Square Enix at 1 p.m. It's Ubisoft, 3 p.m. It's the PC Gaming Show, and 6 p.m. it's Sony. And as a really, really easy way to remember all this, if you scroll underneath the video, there is an extension. It's scheduled by Layer 1, and it's updated daily with all of the games and all the press conferences that you'll see here on /Twitch today. You can click on that, set a reminder. If you're on the mobile device or on the desktop, it'll pop up and remind you that you should be watching now. And also, if you recall, we talked about the E3GG, the Twitch and Chrono.gg, and ESA, the ESA Foundation, getting together and collaborating on our 5th annual digital sale that goes on from June 10th to the 14th. Well, today we've got an update on our game, and it's actually one that I really, really love and am excited for you to hopefully check out. Astroneer is 30% off today during the E3G3 sale, powered by Twitch and Chrono.gg. A third of the proceeds, of course, go to the ESA Foundation, and you can go give, get, and game at Chrono.gg.
Had to get the door.
E3G3.
Amazon guy was there. He was excited. He saw my wallet. I thought it was the food guy.
Alley, Kelly. Yeah.
But no.
It's
When he put a wallet away, he looked
space,
and he was such a
and,
dirty
like, you
look.
have to, like, set your oxygen lines, and you get to build vehicles. It's like Subnautica in space a little bit. Actually, 30% off today. And with about less than 10 minutes to go, let's talk about Square Enix a little bit.
Can I just
Anna's
say-
shaking her head like, yes, let's do.
We're talking about these like Hail Marys and all that stuff. Look, like I'm past that in my relationship with Square Enix because we've been in a committed relationship for a long time over Kingdom Hearts 3 and Tomb Raider.
Right.
I know what to expect, and
Okay.
I'm in that comfortable place where like maybe it isn't as flashy, maybe it isn't as like, you know, butterflies in your tummy, but like I know what to expect, and I appreciate it.
Those two
you know?
games to definitely be excited and hype over.
I
for
know,
sure.
and they showed me some stuff yesterday that added a little spice to the relationship. You know, I got a little. So if they show me something new today, even better. If not, whatever. I'm satisfied.
So, throwing back to the Hail Mary, earlier we were talking about what would be the like, oh gosh, if they did, and we talked about like Chrono Trigger. You know,
They did Secret of Mana already. They remade it, and it was a pretty good success story. So why not just start rebooting all these old games?
And then you also mentioned Give Me a Tactics 2.
Give me a Tactics 2. It's an ageless genre. Like, you could even still have it be the pixelated art. Just give me Tactics 2.
And then my Hail Mary is actually another Nintendo Square, but not Kingdom Hearts and Super Mario RPG.
I would love a new tactics game.
Amazing title for the Super Nintendo.
I love the Final Fantasy
Paper
Tactics
Mario,
games. They are
so I don't know if
amazing.
We're way beyond that, but I think that would be
I have
a shock to
not
the
played
fans,
them, but
if
I
they
guess
come
what
out.
I really want to
did
see,
read a brief interview someone
like,
did with the brand manager
yeah,
for
I'd like to
Fantasy,
see.
Shinji Hashimoto, and he did say
I'd like
more
to see
Final
potentially
Fantasy
maybe they
games is
bring
gonna
up
be into
like
the
Chrono
Pro.
Cross,
And so
like
I'm
an
sticking with that
official
Final Fantasy
new
16
release of
Hail
Chrono
Mary.
Cross.
But here's the thing. It was what they did a showcase in 2015.
Thief
That was
2
the
would be
last
nice
one
to
for
see.
E3, and that's when they
I
told us
wasn't
that Final
particularly a
Fantasy
fan of
Remastered
Thief
was coming.
1.
I've been still waiting multiple years. So if you tell me now, that means that
I
maybe my
enjoyed
children
what
will
I
get
played of it, but yeah, it
Let's-
could have been
let's
better.
also not forget,
Like, yeah,
although
I'd still
sometimes
recommend the
brushed
originals over the new
underneath the
game
rug,
for sure.
Square Enix has released like
Um,
30 mobile titles in the last year, so it could be a lot of mobile Final Fantasy again. Which
Dissidia Mobile?
The thing I don't want to see
Totino's
is
over right now.
mobile
What's
stuff.
going on with the
I don't want to
360
see that.
Dissidia? Dissidia definitely needs to be
I
played
hope
on
there's some
monitor in my
extra
opinion.
information
Well,
on
some things are that you
Dragon's
mentioned
Quest
Tomb Raider, shout out to Tomb
11,
Raider,
though.
Probably going to see more on that. Dragon Quest 11 is rumored to be going to be here. We expect more Kingdom Hearts. We've got a release date, but maybe, you know, I don't know, more about who's in it.
Love how he
Might
brought
be-
that up
Yeah, it would
right
be
as
cool
you
to
said
see-
so.
some new mechanics or something with Kingdom
That
Hearts.
was
because
just lucky.
we all play it because it's
Either
Disney
that or I'm
content,
behind
right? Like,
you.
that's why we all
One
play
of the
it.
two.
But
No, you're
if we were to
not.
be like, actually,
Oh,
we
okay.
developed a lot of new
I
cool
guarantee
systems
you,
in the
you're
game,
probably
there's
actually a
gonna be
few
more to do,
seconds
and it's gonna be
ahead.
like, that's what I would go for. Is like if they could, I'll still play it, right?
Just,
like
just
either
seeing
way.
Return of
but
Gummy Ships
That's-
wasn't
yeah,
enough.
they did
like,
show
that
the
was,
Gummy Ships.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
yeah, that was cool.
And it looked a lot better than the Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ships as well.
Oh,
Oh,
gummy
yeah.
ships.
Oh yeah. Octopath Traveler, which releases in July, which also seems like the Square Enix game that no one knows is coming. And you know, I keep showing it to people, and it was the same way with me. I was like, I've never heard of that game, and then I saw it. I was like, oh my god, how have I never heard of this game? Hopefully, some sort of new trailer, even maybe a dive into the story. But you guys have seen this one? It's like it's the
Not
4K
EA related,
HD pixel art that's 3D.
I
and
hope-
rotate. It looks. Good.
Hideo Kojima's game going to get more
Oh,
spotlight
really?
probably sometime during
The
E3.
triad.
What the hell? I mean,
I don't know what game you're talking about.
maybe a big update.
Okay.
No.
Are
we-
you actively playing this?
called-
I'm sorry, I hit a button.
We
Deep?
Probably something.
I
Final
think that might
Fantasy
be
VII
wrong.
Remake related, right? We have to.
We have to.
I don't know.
It's
Even
been
a
asked
release
for
date?
so
Let's
long.
focus on
After
Square
that would be
Enix.
great.
Like a yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Squeenix.
It would be awesome. They have said it's going to be in parts.
I would like to see
it
a Mario RPG remake,
We play part one now.
but that would probably be
That-
at like
that's gonna happen, but-
Nintendo's.
Just
thing.
Cause 4 was announced. Likely we'll see a little bit more.
I
And
think
yes, it is-
Nintendo
it
would
is-
be for it.
Life is Strange 2.
It is a Nintendo Square Enix.
Well, they teased it when we did the Captain Spirit. Yeah, they said that's a very purposeful lead.
They might do a
to-
tease.
Right.
to
But do you think they're gonna
Life is Strange 2.
like
I-
tease or?
I think so because this game is coming out really soon. It's coming out in 2 weeks. It's free, so I think that they are going to start teasing Life is Strange 2 to get people really excited into it. That's what I think Captain Spirit's honestly for.
That's a good point. I think you're probably right.
And then there is the Avengers project, which no one quite knows where this is going to live. A lot of people are saying possibly in Sony. A lot of people are saying possibly a Square. I don't know. It was just listed. And then probably this was Game of the Year for me a couple of years ago, but Dragon Quest Builders 2. If it comes, I'm gonna be super stoked. I'm gonna be excited. It was an awesome game. You
I
can
have
play
not
it on your
played
Switch,
that.
your Vita, your PS4.
I wanted to
now.
play
You
it.
Totally should. It's amazing. They absolutely should drop a sequel.
Can't
I
play on
tried it.
PC though.
I do love Dragon Quest. Just
I
the
tried it
level
out a
of
little bit on
complexity
the
and is
Switch, and it actually seems
That's
kind
why
of fun.
The 11 coming out as well. Might as well add the Builders game to it.
Yeah,
Is
no,
there
I hear it's
anything
totally
that
fun,
would just
totally fun, but
absolutely shock and
can't play it
surprise
on
you?
PC. No
They
intention
said
of bringing the
Final Fantasy's coming
PS4
out
in
this
here.
year.
My brother
Seven.
uses it
Final
way
Fantasy
too
VII's
much.
coming out like this
Do you
year.
think that would actually be?
A big surprise, yeah.
I would be shocked if it wasn't coming out this year. Hasn't it
Really?
been? Hasn't it been? We originally saw this 2 years ago. 3?
I had
It was
E3
in-
2015.
Yeah, 2015. So
Oh,
Damn.
I think it's going to be surprised. They haven't said anything about it.
Yeah,
They released
sorry,
way more
Final
Kingdom Hearts
Fantasy
stuff,
VII is
which,
coming
to be fair,
out
has been in the works for 10
today.
years now. But
Right.
I am waiting for one of
And
these
then, you know, I
game
looked at Twitter, a
devs
lot of
to
people say,
do
well,
that.
certainly we're gonna see some sort of,
Just
you know,
break
another remaster of
everything.
previous games on new systems, which is
Forget
always fun.
the
I mean,
pre-orders.
great.
Just
I think a lot of
release
people,
an
like, switch it up
actual
now, maybe
game
all the Final Fantasy
today.
on Switch or, you know,
Is there a way to do a
Nobody expects
battle
it.
royale with Square Enix characters?
They would have
Put it all together.
so much hype over
that
it.
would be probably one of the most surprising things.
I would
If
be
it was like
surprised, yes.
I mean,
instead of a
Fantasy.
Just
character,
like,
just
just like
some-
get Nina to come up
like
here and
Shiva
go
or
like,
Ifrit or something.
okay,
That's
you
dope.
and
fuckers.
everyone just kills each other in the same
This,
attack.
this is
and
what's
it's-
gonna
doesn't
happen.
quite work
You're
out
tired.
as
We're tired of hearing
cinematic
your
as
whining.
intended.
Your
Yeah.
incessant.
cutscenes, the whole game is cutscenes.
Yeah.
We've
We're
got
tired of
just
hearing your
less
whining,
than
your
2
incessant
minutes to
pleas for new
go,
games as soon as
until we've
humanly
got,
possible. Because
until
you want to
Square
hype
Enix,
that
as a
shit.
reminder, at
Don't you? You
1
want to go on your
PM,
Twitch streams, you want to go on your
Ubisoft,
YouTube,
Beyond
you want to
Good
make money
Evil
off of
2
our
conference,
hard work.
3
So you know
PM,
what?
PC Gaming Show,
We're
excited to
releasing
see-
it
we've always had some
today.
surprises there,
So we
so
want to
happy.
take all
And
of your
probably one of the most
fucking money.
interesting sort of discussion pieces is after the stellar showing by Bethesda, by Microsoft. Will Sony close the show out in the same fanfare that yesterday was done in?
They did really well
I have
last year.
They did.
Yeah.
their press conference last year was astronomical. I mean, it was like a multimedia performing art experience. as a producer, creator of content, for me, that was like a very inspiring, groundbreaking press conference. So
that was great.
I hope that they either kind of do more of that, or I feel like every year they kind of push the envelope a little bit. And I feel like I would say a lot of the press conferences imitate Sony.
Well, we'll find out. That's at 6 o'clock tonight. Don't forget to use that schedule by Layer 1 Extension. And it is time for Square Enix at E3 on Twitch.
The journeys we will take.
I shut my phone's notification
we will
voice
face. The heroes we will become. Our next chapter is about to begin. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
All right, let's enjoy.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。スクエアエニックス E3 ショーケース2018をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。本日はスクエアエニックスが2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。豪華ラインナップに加え、もちろん最新情報もお届けしますので、どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。さあ、いよいよ始まります。一緒に楽しみましょう。
There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice. Let the world shape our destiny, or fight to become who we're meant to be.
Forgot they did Tomb Raider. Otherwise, I would have predicted that, obviously, because we've already seen it.
There are no parachutes!
I know! Get ready to jump!
No fucking way!
Don't know we had to!
Are you out of your fucking mind, Lara?
We have no choice!
I'm not jumping out of this plane!
Come on! Come on!
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaibson, Game Director at Eidos Montreal. You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver on Lara Croft's defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything she learned from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a look what this means for gameplay.
Did you guys come through here?
South team, Croft is on a vector towards your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next to me for deacon training. Rourke out.
Terrible.
I'll kill you all!
Jesus. Where's that backup? Base camp's having trouble receiving you. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
What now?
I got it. Okay. How the hell do I patch these together?
So it seems like the your typical stealth survival kind of game. Well, not what survival means nowadays, but you know.
Can we get
Yeah.
more light in here?
You know, though, and I might have an unpopular opinion. I did like the reboot, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the new Tomb Raider in general, because it feels like
gives me something to do.
they've taken Lara Croft and basically turned her into Assassin's Creed.
You know Maltese's access code? 010353 Mike.
I would disagree about her being Assassin's Creed. Maybe closer to Assassin's Creed plus QuickTime events.
This place is empty.
Probably. I need a plate.
Body here.
Apparently, food has water in it, and I've got it all over my lap.
You, take point. Lead the way. Maybe there. Enemy spotted!
They're acting like trained soldiers, but they apparently did not notice a woman in the bushes.
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth to the combat that we cannot wait to show you more. There's new traversal techniques like rappelling and wall running. We even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which means full underwater exploration and survival. We have also one of the biggest hubs we ever created in any Tomb Raider game, featuring a hidden city. And of course, we have tombs. We have more of them, and they're deadlier than ever before. But for now, we're gonna leave you with a video that will give you a taste of what to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider and how Lara Croft becomes the Tomb Raider that she's destined to be.
I have the same interest in it as I did for the last
ahead
one.
is uncertain and fraught with danger. We stand
I'm back
together,
in. Oh, that's cool.
for we are the warriors of light.
I don't know.
Ready
Someone who's
for whatever
played
new challenges and
some of the original
surprises
ones, like,
await us.
I don't know. I think they got a bit too far away from form. But that's just me.
Oh dear.
Of course, they're promoting the new, at least I think it's new, Final Fantasy XIV expansion. But that's to be expected. Huh?
Yep. As is their
Without our
want.
knowledge and
Yep.
expertise, our new friends will be hard pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience.
You will pay for what you have done with blood!
They did Monster Hunter?
Believe
Wait, are
so.
they combining Final Fantasy XIV and Monster Hunter somehow?
I believe this is what this is, yes.
What?
And that is when all the fans shit themselves.
I know one person that's gonna be excited.
So do I.
Captain Spirit is ready for battle.
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Dontnod Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
To us, Life is Strange is not a single town or set of characters. Captain Spirit is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
The game is hiding many secrets and even some links to the brand new story and characters of Season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We
Okay,
hope
I think
you
I
will
finally
enjoy
cleaned
it.
off my entire deck.
And have a great E3, and from all the Life is Strange team at Dontnod, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
Cosplayer is born.
I'm looking forward to that.
The power
personally
of light is best unveiled in our darkest hour.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. You've brushed with death 1,000
You know, the
times.
one with the spiky blue hair looks
Yet still you
main
have your
character
life.
of Dragon's Quest VI.
It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again.
Gotta love the switch in music pace here.
Oh yeah, that's what Dragon's Quest do.
And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
It's time to claim your birthright. Only you can save our world.
Destiny beckons.
And prevent wildfires.
This is where your story ends.
I believe this is actually the first legitimate Dragon's Quest RPG that's going to be available on PC.
Do not look back.
Hey there, Turlix. Thanks for stopping by.
Time is through.
Hi, Turlix. I mean, I'm the
Luminary,
game.
we swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you. Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this.
Lead on, darling.
That old guy with a bandana. Hey, Yangus?
I don't know the series, so...
Dragon Quest IX character.
Definitely not doing a lot of talking. It's just one thing after another.
It's not exactly a bad thing, but like I would like to see some of the devs stay.
I'd like to hear more about some of these. And like especially that Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy XIV crossover thing. What is that all about? I've got several friends that are like, wait, what?
That's a thing? This is what we're doing now? Is this a mobile app thing?
I can't figure out what this is. Is it a new IP?
Could be.
Babylon's Fall?
Yep, that's new. Okay. Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't either. Cool that we're getting a new franchise. I mean,
it's developed by Platinum. Gonna be a good game. Platinum.
We haven't had much in the way of new IPs lately.
Ooh, PS4 and Steam. No Xbox or Switch. Bold move.
Discovers a new home.
It's Square Enix. Of course, no Xbox or Switch.
Nier Automata! Nier Automata! Holy shit! Oh, just a re-release.
Glory to mankind.
Wheresoever you wander, and whoever you meet along the way, the adventure will be one to remember.
Eight brave souls. Cleric, scholar, merchant.
I guess we spoke too soon.
Apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes and explore the realm of Orstera as you see fit. Whose path will you tread? Octopath Traveler.
Is this one? Is this? Oh, okay. Octopath Traveler. I thought it was in the series of Bravely series.
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll challenge everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world we've ever created. Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets, and danger. Never before has a Just Cause game offered greater variety, rich in all forms of life. At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location, but scratch the surface and you will uncover oppression, fear, and violence, all enforced by Gabriella, the leader of the private
Battle
militia
Royale mode.
organization, the Black Hand. Just Cause 4 takes destruction and physics simulation to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme weather. Experience towering tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks. Awesome forked lightning, unpredictable and deadly sandstorms, and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico, as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay. Our vehicles have been totally overhauled, with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters, cranes, and even wrecking balls are all fun in our world. We have new handling on bikes and cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to deploy booster rockets in the all-new airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a new story glues together
One step
our
closer to Gary's
free-form, go anywhere, do anything gameplay that Just Cause is
Really?
for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher.
Yes.
Combat in Just Cause 4 is better than ever. Enemies now present a far more intelligent threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes. Solis is a deeply advanced systemic world, and everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by the brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine. Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Bring the thunder. Mirror's Edge? Wait, different studio.
Oh, live action.
Go! Wrong address, dog!
Final Fantasy Go? Question mark?
Way back there.
Is this actually live action?
No, now it's CG. Well,
my question is more, was it CGI from the get-go, or...
No, because it suddenly decreased in quality.
I don't know, it still looked really good.
I am the quiet man.
For every night, there is a dawn.
Of course we've got Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's obvious.
Maybe we'll see Zootopia here.
There is a key.
Oh right, yes, of course. The one that you. Yes, the one you want to see the most.
A walking, talking snowman! You really are alive!
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
Look out!
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people.
Ha! Yeah! Whoa! Give me strength! Ha-ha! Ha! Yeah! Oh! Whoa! Yeah! Ha! Take this!
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
Oh, look, Prince.
Hark! Look out!
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know, I want to know.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
In that case, by all means. Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas?
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
Yeah, this is definitely some new parts to this trailer.
Is that?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, is that Shion? Motherfucker.
You're too late.
Oh, I was excited. It's just Aqua.
Yeah, there were definitely some new parts in there. Now, when are we going to hear more about Final Fantasy VII? Because this is looking like the ending of the conference now.
Yeah, when are we going to hear from anyone new, like, on stage? Come on.
Oh yeah, that too. I don't mind this presentation, I just kind of do want some more information about these games. Well, that's what the stage show is for. We'll probably get info on that from there. My question here is simply...
Thanks for joining the Square Enix E3
What
Showcase
happened?
2018.
What happened to Final Fantasy VII, their remake? They announced it back in like 2015. It's been 3 years now, and we have heard nothing.
So that's their press conference this year?
Apparently.
That's their press conference this year. Oh.
It was supposed to last for another half hour. At least that's what they were scheduled for. I love how Twitch doesn't even have their music going yet or anything. They weren't expecting it to end so early either.
Like, come on. I'm sorry, but I'm going to take that as a loss. E3 did not... Sorry. Square Enix did not win this one.
No, they definitely did not. That was less than... I'm literally sitting here just wanting more.
Like, this is doing me a sadden right now. This was disappointing. Almost Duke Nukem Forever disappointing.
Twitch has their Square Enix post-show scheduled for an hour from now. I think everybody was expecting the Square Enix conference to go for much longer. Again, even Square Enix was, because they were scheduled for an hour. And we got a half hour of...
Better be a troll. This better be, like, all the developers just came together and said, like, hey, let's really screw our fans, you know, just for funsies.
Yeah, maybe it is a troll. Maybe it's just gonna sit here for another, you know... It's gonna sit here until there's 5 minutes left before the top of the hour. And then they're gonna come up with Final Fantasy VII. I actually doubt that, but, you know, I can hope.
I bet the people who are currently working, you know, as, like, the Twitch broadcasters are all just sitting there like, that was shorter than expected. And I'm not excited about any of this. There has to be one quote-unquote loser at E3, and it looks like Sony right now.
Sony hasn't even happened yet.
Square Enix, sorry, it's Square Enix right now. I get them so confused because they're so closely intertwined most of the time.
Alright, well, I'm gonna step away and grab some breakfast because I haven't done so yet. I'll leave the stream up just in case, and I'll be able to hear it, and I'll try and rush back if I hear anything, but I will be back, guys.
I will try to keep them entertained. Okay, everyone on the Discord, start sending me your fan fictions. I'm going to read them now. By the way, yeah. I wish. Better be a thing. I just got a ping. Someone actually sent me some.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to E3 on Twitch. We are currently well into, well, not really, day 2. We've kicked it off. Square Enix was the first conference.
We're currently not really in day 2.
It was sweet. We're going to talk a little bit about it. General sense.
Short and sweet, yeah.
Underwhelming feeling, and that might be a result of just our own hype kind of being poured into the beginning, but
yes!
What do you think?
He agrees, underwhelming.
The press conference itself, it was a collection of trailers and gameplay footage and interviews, which is fine. Like, that's plenty for a press conference to be. We're just spoiled now.
Interviews?
Massive multimedia
What interview?
entertainment experience, you know? So they showed us the games. They showed us some new stuff. That was good. I think
that's what it is.
What, is it over?
Electronic Entertainment Expo. That is literally the point of E3. Multimedia extravaganza.
It would. And
that is E3 in a nutshell.
One of the things that I'm coming
You
out
didn't
of
deliver
is
on that.
confusion on, like,
I feel sorry for anybody who
Final
came out to
Fantasy VII
E3
remake actually
and just
exist,
decided
right? Is
to
it
come out
Sony's?
specifically for
Are
Square
they the
Enix,
one that are
and
going
then
to be
all
like,
they get is
remember,
that,
it's
and they're all like,
Final
"Okay,
Fantasy
go
and
home."
Sony always. So here, like, I will be flabbergasted if after Sony's tonight we do not see this game. It's going.
I mean,
to
I'm still getting Dragon
territory
Quest.
at that point. I know what you're crazy. Why would you say that? But like, where is it? Why aren't we seeing it?
It's been since 2015 that they've had an E3 showcase. Why did they even have this showcase? Give the Dragon Quest trailer and your 2 new IP to Sony and just let me sleep in. Like, I'm way more tilted by this than I think you guys are.
Well, okay, let's talk about, because there's certainly some good things. There's some new things which we talked about, but maybe not exactly what we thought those new things would be. For example, one that definitely kind of came out of nowhere was The Quiet Man, right? It started with a live action trailer that went into sort of the game. And I guess represents that maybe the main character is deaf, and you know how that will play into the game is kind of intriguing.
Maybe.
So there's certainly some curiosity.
Maybe Square Enix thought nobody would show up because like it's so early in the morning and people had to wake up at like
I just kept saying you have
10 a.m.
You have shown me things that make me want to watch. Although I know nothing about the game, I just have lots of questions, which is probably what they want, right?
Sure.
How does the live action actually factor in? Was that just a trailer, or is this a game where we're getting live action and in-game? That would be really cool and unique and different, you know, because no one's done that, at least not in a long time.
Right.
And also, the main character being deaf, is that going to be something that is a focus?
Zim left his mic on. I can hear shouting in the background.
And many other things too. It just looked cool.
It was interesting to me though when they got into the combat of it, when it turned into game graphics. I was very intrigued, like you were saying, and then it just looked like another beat 'em up. So I don't know. I really do hope that there is some like mechanics to the silence and everything of it, and that there's more to it than just being like, oh, he just can't hear that well and he punches guys.
Yeah, there was one thing when I see live action stuff, it makes me think that it's going to be a point-to-point adventure to get me to the things they filmed live action skits for. So I'm always a little concerned when they decide to go so static with one feature of the game that I'm just going to be led by my nose to those
I'm guessing that is just kind of
maybe it was just the commercial, you think?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, these guys are being so cynical right now.
I mean,
yesterday, like they were hardly as cynical.
But we haven't quite seen
but
it
like
so much.
These guys just seem so disappointed right now because they have to fill the
what about
gap.
Babylon's Fall? This one looked interesting to me. They showed this whole timeline of all these things that had happened, apparently really bad things. But then they revealed that it's from Platinum Games, who's traditionally known for making like super high action, intense, crazy monster type games. That was kind of a surprise.
Anything that has that much lore behind it, I'm down to like learn about. Anything that's like world building, I'm down to like learn more about that lore that they obviously put a lot of time into.
Yeah. We also had, of course, Dragon Quest XI. We knew that was going to be announced. A lot of kind of story to go with on there called Echoes of an Elusive Age. But there were also 2 crossover.
Japan already has Dragon Quest XI. Why couldn't they just release it here now? Come on. Making us wait. Why even have it at E3?
Boss battles. That's already a thing in Final Fantasy XIV, and Monster Hunter has some of the best combat in any kind of game. So put them together.
Yeah, is it an online interaction between like the MMO communities? Like, can you take a portal and go hunt monsters with your Final Fantasy characters?
That is kind of wild.
That'd be
think.
crazy.
Yeah, if that was the case.
But they were all cooking and drinking there at the end together. That was super cute. I liked that.
And then there was another.
How much you want to bet you have to own both?
Dragon Quest game, some sort of a crossover there. Probably on mobile.
Making a face, Kelly.
I don't know. I mean, the graphics made sense for me for Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy. They look very similar. But how are you going to combine the cartooniness of Dragon Quest, which looks like a Toriyama art, to Final Fantasy?
I'm unclear on that. I don't know. I don't know. Some more on Just Cause 4, Octopath Traveler.
You make everything Toriyama art, duh.
In my opinion, quite good.
Oh, that was a little bit of the art style you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like mixed up in there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
People in chat were saying Dragon Ball too, so
yeah. Not Toriyama.
Yeah.
We heard about a new expansion, Final Fantasy 15 Under the Moonlight, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Don't skip over that. That's like the one thing that I want to talk about.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Talk about Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Because I didn't expect them to give me much more, but yesterday in the interview they were talking about how one of the things that I've been following very closely with the reboots of the Tomb Raiders is
I did not leave my
that I
mic
love because it's mostly a
unmuted
with maybe a smidge of survival, and then they
Well, I heard someone shouting in the background of somewhere, and it wasn't my house.
And I was
So it
like,
must have been someone on
that's
set.
fine, but this is not the game that I signed up to play. And so they've kind of been like evolving back toward what I feel like is kind of the essence of Tomb Raider, which again is fair. If they're going to reboot, maybe that's the story they're
They
telling.
definitely are giving the feel of,
Fine. But
we have no idea what to fill this much time with. What are we going to do?
A little bit more of the like, you choose how to do the combat. You can stealth or you can run and gun. Whereas
Probably
this
just get
time
someone to
they told me
dance.
you can
Maybe
puzzle
replay the
combat,
Devolver
which
Digital thing
that
from last
piques my
night.
interest, because that's what I like to do. I like to be strategic. I like to think about how I can approach something and have a lot of choices about, okay, I'm just going to go in guns blazing, or I'm going to be like really cool and acrobatic about it.
Yeah.
And so they showed us gameplay that actually showed some of that in action, because they can say that, but what does that actually mean? And I feel like I was really excited about what I saw.
It looked really good. It definitely gave me like a Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe a, goodness, I can't remember it right now, Dishonored kind of vibe to it, where you can choose, like you said, maybe run or gun, but there's so many opportunities to be sneaky and different kinds of sneakiness. It was super cool. Also, she's brutal AF, man. Like, she was just stabbing dudes left and right.
Those guns.
I mean, that's
How
what
does puzzle combat differ from stealth combat, though?
So that's, for me, that's what's so interesting, because when I hear puzzle combat, and I don't know, who knows, I haven't played the game, but I'm
Some marketing
assuming...
rep is like, we got Anna.
Yeah. But I assume that means that I have more strategic decisions I can make, as opposed to I'm either hiding or I'm not hiding. You know what I
Play a
mean?
game of
Because
Zumba when you
hiding
punch
gets
somebody in the
also boring
face.
after a while, 'cause I'm just sitting
Puzzle
there waiting
combat.
for my opportunity. Where puzzle, like I saw her jump out of a tree and do some cool moves, and maybe I
Hey,
have a double
Zumba was
takedown, as
good.
opposed to like I can throw.
No,
a
you
bomb.
never
You know,
said
I
it
can make more
wasn't.
strategic decisions. And as someone who kind of comes, like, I really love the RTS strategy genre as well. Putting that into my puzzle platformer is like,
There were definitely a couple other things. You mentioned the double takedown, but that means like, what are you doing to get two guards together so you can do a double takedown? There was the instance where she actually shot the radio, or shot the arm of one of the baddies. He dropped his radio, so then I assume he couldn't call for reinforcements. So yeah, options, and then just like not making them so blatant with like a shining red thing that's like, just shoot this and you'll win. So I think you're right. They put a lot of consideration into that.
and it's an apt comparison to Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's probably why I'm so excited about it. Because, to be fair, when Horizon Zero Dawn came out, I was like, hold on, Rise of the Tomb Raider, you know? So we'll see.
It also looks beautiful. That's
yeah.
true. That game looked
Oh,
great.
it did look so good.
Yeah.
Let's see what the people thought too. Like, maybe we're on the outside. Maybe people are just like, you crazy.
They're like, okay, let's let people fill in the gap.
We're here at the E3 check-in stage.
They're gonna be
Powered by
angry.
Domino's Pizza Roll, and I'm at a loss for words. I love Square Enix, and I don't know what I just saw. I'm not sure if any of us know what we just saw, right? But we're gonna do a poll to find out if there's anything to really cheer for right now, right? And the one thing is, most excited for is Shadow of the Tomb with that, right?
We have they're
stopping
just
the
deliberating over, was this or shit or not? Hey, wait a minute. That plate is missing at least 3 pizza rolls. Someone's been eating
This
them.
poll is probably going to last as long as that entire presser, so make sure you.
He was eating them all day
quick to
yesterday.
Find out what it is.
Constantly.
So if you want to vote it, you want to find out other things like what world you liked in Kingdom Hearts, and you're just kind of bored in chat. Type that in. Type in if there's a certain world that you want to see that's not included. I'm curious about seeing your opinions in there. Stop saying Skate 4. It's not going to happen. Skate 4 is in the same area as Final Fantasy 7.
Skate 4. Skate 4.
One day it's going to be there. It's not even the same company. You have like 5 seconds left, by the way. The apocalypse is coming sooner than we think, probably. Treasure Planet? That's actually not a bad idea. Skate 4? Nope. I want Avengers? We all do, dude. We all do. Poll's closing, though, so it turns out...
Skate 4?
New
Nope.
tunes and puzzles?
I'm in.
Yeah, I can rock.
Why did they even bother having a
So I'm glad that we're all in the same
conference of their own?
Where's Smash? Tomorrow. Not
Yeah.
today. I need you
I
to
agree.
pay attention. Please. You can
Where's
control
Smash?
C and control V.
I
don't
need-
care.
I
but
need you
just focus. We need you, okay? Just as much as you.
It's just.
As much as you need us. Well, we're gonna find out.
I'm very underwhelmed.
Thank you.
They had one amazing thing, and at least to me, and that was the Monster Hunter World Final Fantasy XIV crossover. Even though I'm never going to actually try it out, because I can't get access to my Square Enix Final Fantasy 14 account anymore.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but you know what pisses me off the most is why the fuck don't we have Cloud Strife on a goddamn skateboard in Skate 4? Where is our Skate 4?
We got him in Smash Bros.
The course of the last couple days.
Smash Bros is not Skate 4. This is not Skate Bros. This is Skate 4. Spiritual successor of Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Because the first one wasn't that good.
Showed a bunch of new worlds
great
that we've never seen, especially worlds that we've
I know, right? In here, it says the...
since 1 and 2. Like, Toy Story just seems...
I can tell that they are grasping for anything to talk about at this point.
So are you excited for the sports ball game this weekend? Yes, what teams are playing? Oh, my favorite team. Do you like that team that is my favorite? No, I do not.
Rocked my world. How have I never thought of that
Or
before?
Marvel?
Well, that's new, right?
Yeah, that's true. They've been working on this game for like 10 years, okay? Like, let's...
I know. And if I was Disney, I'd be like, you know, we have these other franchises that are kind of a big deal, and seems like that would make a lot of sense for something like...
The aesthetic would be hard, because Kingdom Hearts has a very marked aesthetic that is like the Final Fantasy and Disney thing.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, that would work. That would totally work.
That's true.
That would work really well, actually.
You got my number.
You're welcome, Square Enix, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was just cool watching it back there, because even people who aren't huge fans of Kingdom Hearts, when they see Sora in a particular world, like, oh, there's Ratatouille, all of us are like, oh, you know, so it's a game that brings a lot of joy.
Even my cold black heart was
know.
like, oh, it's the mouse. You know, it's a mouse.
It's just, in this day and age, it continues to be one of those franchises that, like, shouldn't be possible, right? Like, it's just like, somewhere along the line, like, how is this, right? We always have these things like, oh, well, you can't play this game or show this game because it's got this character from this game and this, and for whatever reason, somehow Kingdom Hearts has kind of remained away from all that. And it's the game that I feel like should not exist, but it does, and I'm really excited for that.
I'm wondering if it was because it came out like 13 years ago. Like, maybe it came out in a time that was a bit more lenient and Disney didn't care as much. Because I know, as a Final Fantasy fanboy, like, seeing Squall and Cloud together, like, I freaked out.
I was like, what are you doing, my cat?
It was really cool, and I just think that, like, it is possible. They've been doing it for so long now, and they can just add whatever they want, and maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 we'll see Star Wars and Marvel.
I
You're
can't
assuming
even...
there will be a Kingdom
That
Hearts
gummy
4.
ship upgrade would have been sweet.
Oh, the Millennium Falcon gummy ship.
That would have been pretty cool.
See? It all makes sense now, right? Well, Square Enix was the first show to kick off today for the press conferences, but don't forget we've got 3 others. We've got Ubisoft that's taking place at 1 p.m. At 3 p.m. we've got the PC Gaming Show, and at 6 p.m. Sony, where now it's gonna, oh, I finally did it. I finally did it.
Oh, you lowered your chair.
I lowered my chair, maybe. Final Fantasy VII Remake is kind of the big question mark for me on Sony. I feel like this is not the year to no-show this game. You know, people forget. But those are the conferences for the day. Don't forget that there's also 3 days of coverage after this. Technically, the expo hasn't even begun, and isn't that so crazy to think? It's we've got 3 more days after this, so I hope you're excited. Maybe you're coming down to Los Angeles. Stop by, say hi. Well, actually, you can't do that, but maybe you can wave from out there, and we'll see you. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have a ton more gaming coverage happening here throughout the day. In addition to the press conference,
10 more minutes.
We'll be checking in for some more polls. We'll be talking about all the things that we're excited for, and hopefully you.
They've got 10 more minutes.
We are going to be taking a break, and when we come back,
of the scheduled
more press conferences, more E3 on
conference.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
Anna Prosser Robinson, Kelly Link, Sulzer, please, myself, DJ Wheat. We'll be back with more E3 on Twitch after this.
This whole after show was supposed to last for 15 minutes and happen in 40 minutes from now. They did at least manage to stretch it out to, 20 minutes, but...
Accept your new name.
Jeez, that was just underwhelming.
And this is just Kingdom Come Deliverance.
If we've seen that so many times now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Show me something new.
Oh, what? Totino's.
they updated the schedule. Square Enix conference 10:30. Square Enix post show. They updated it.
Well, it looks like we aren't saying anything more for another hour. Yeah, about an hour. Yay. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some Overwatch. That's a good gap filler.
I believe I have mine installed. Yep, that's another hour.
Jeez. Now if my laptop would actually start working right.
Okay.
So in other words, I've got custom subscriber badges coming.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Is it for like how many months to years?
Yep. They are finally adding that to affiliates for 3 months, 6 months, and I'm turning down this music. 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months.
Good, good.